A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Folks, does it interest you how people spend their money? How one person would spend $3,000 in a month? Well, I'm that person, and here is our bookkeeper, Wayne, who's going to tell us where the money went, and our camera person, Amy, who's going to record it. Okie doke, folks, let's go. Are you there, Wayne?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, go, honey, go.
Okay, actually, you didn't spend the $3,000 this month because you came out $543 ahead. So you did not overspend this month. Now we'll talk about your business expenses first. Gasoline would be $0. Medical, $44. Dental, print, and cars were all $0. And we'll have to eliminate cars because you don't have those anymore. Then your donations receipted were $70.
Donations receipted? Mm-hmm. That's money that we sent out to people that gave us a receipt? Yes. Okay, go.
Okay, high-speed internet was $36. Non-employee compensation was your biggest expense. It was $819.
How much, dear?
$819.
We spent $819 to pay people to help us to run this ship this month of October.
Technical equipment was $117.
What was that?
Technical equipment.
Technical equipment was only 17?
No, 117.
Yes, that would be for SD cards.
Yes. And then postage was $0. Office supplies, $9. Your electricity for business expenses would be $104. Telephone, $22.
Electricity, $104, folks, for business, and $50 for personal.
Okay. Your telephone was $22. Museum was $75. Now, you spent $0 calling the Christian Science practitioners that month. Your bank fees came to $91. Airtime, $0. One-time only business, $0. So your business expenses totaled $1,687.
Repeat.
$1,687.
Business expenses, $1,600.
Yes. Your personal expenses came to $733.
That's high. It's usually $500.
Yes, but the price of groceries has gone up considerably.
Yes.
So that would account for some of the gain.
Yeah.
Now, your total that you spent for the whole month was $2,420.
Food stamps pays $188 a month, Wayne. Food stamps pay $188 a month for the groceries.
Okay, the groceries this month came to $319.
That's about right,
Okay, household items came to $24. Your electricity for personal, it's $52. Your rent for the business purposes was $300. I didn't mention that under your business expenses. And your rent for the personal expenses would be $100.
What was $300 here?
Your rent for the business part.
Oh, yes.
And for health and beauty aids, it came to $0 for the month. Gifts, gifts, $192. Clothes came to $0. Laundry, $30. One-time only personal, $16. And for the Glendora Vegetarian Club, it was designated $88 for the month.
How much for the Vegetarian Club, Vegan Club?
$88.
$88?
Yes. So that summarizes your expenses for the month of October 2024.
Well, thank you very much, Wayne. I wonder if you would get together all of the papers and have them already in a place in case somebody has to send them to me for you.
I do.
Oh, you do?
And they're labeled, yes.
Oh, I should have known. I should have known you would have taken care of it. Okay, honey.
They're all in a file, all in a folder file.
And did you...
I don't mean a manila file.
Oh, excellent. Did you...
And even each ledger book has on the front Glendora's expenses.
Oh, good. And put my address under it, hon?
Yes, I'll give, yes.
Yeah, put my address under it. Well, listen, I want to thank you very much for that. Will you sing our theme song to us, please?
Yes,
A Chat with Glendora.
A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Thank you very much, Wayne Collins.
You're welcome.
Anything you want to say before bye-bye?
Well, I'll just say goodbye.
All righty. Bye-bye, dear.
Bye.
I had a friend, Joe Cronin, Long Island, and he was a great fan of A Chat with Glendora in Long Island, and after every program, he would call Glendora up and talk for an hour about the program, and this has gone on for 5 or 6 decades. I kid you not. And he would call, every month, and then we didn't hear from him for several weeks, and then I would call him, and I couldn't get an answer. And the Long Island Veterans Home in Stony Brook wasn't much help. And then they said that he had left there and gone to Luxor Hospital, and I began to suspect then. And we called Luxor Hospital, and they were no help. And there was no answer to his phone, just the recorder, week after week after week. And we had sent the last shipment of breakfast cereal bars that we sent Joe Cronin. Never came back to us. They were never returned mail. So we began to suspect that our dear friend Joe Cronin had gone on to a bigger and better place. And surely enough, Amy, tell me how you did it. You went on the internet.
On Google. I went on Google and I typed in obituaries for New York State and then his name, and it popped up under this funeral home in West Babylon.
And when it said West Babylon, I began to know that that was certainly fit in with Joe's address. And then we called the funeral home, and the person there was very cooperative and friendly. And we asked for a copy of the obituary. She could send it to us. And she mentioned Joe Cronin's aunt. And then that all fit together because Joe Cronin talked to me many times about, his niece. He talked to me many times about his niece, so I knew that this was our Joe Cronin. And she said she would give his niece our telephone number, and maybe we can have some closure on this. Thank you, Amy. It's a good tale. I'm glad you know about it, folks, in case you have the same experience. Happy happening yesterday, November 9th, was our electric blanket motored by battery came from Amazon. 1-day delivery. Aren't they fabulous? And so today we opened it up, and there's a little instruction booklet, and it's very nice and friendly, and it's very easy. And so tomorrow we're going to turn it on and let it charge for 3.5 hours, and it will give you 2.5 hours heat, or it will give you 4.5 hours heat, or it will give you 6 hours heat. And that's mandatory in this little beautiful little Happy House 3, where everything is electric. If we ever lose power, we would have to evacuate. Grace and peace unto you folks. Love and success, and joy, and cheer, and enthusiasm, and in greatness, the grandeur of the universe. Amen. Thank you telling me about the 8 minutes. Will you let me know when we're at 7?
Sure.
Okie doke, Amy. Folks, I would like to recommend to you do I have this right side up, honey?
Yes.
The program, a podcast on the telephone. Amy, would you read the folks a number?
Sentinel Radio is 602-200-7002.
Yes, this is an old-fashioned card. Now it's called Sentinel Watch. And it comes from Arizona. And I think that Christian Science is one of the best things we have going. I really like Christian Science. It is very, very helpful and very stimulating and very comforting. I don't think Christian Science goes far enough. I'll explain that to you someday if you're interested. But I do think it's one of the best things we have going. And if you are unhappy about anything, I just recommend that you dial this number on your telephone. And I give so much credit to David Brown and to Jenny Sawyer and to Tony Noble and to Amy Richmond and to Ethel Baker and of course to Mary Baker Eddy. Now, happy happenings of yesterday, Amy.
Happy happenings for November 11th, 2024, Veterans Day. Mashed potatoes in buffet drawer.
Yes, somebody, a package came from Walmart, and somebody, instead of taking care of that package, put it in the buffet drawer, left it there, mice got into it, and there were 3 bags of Betty Crocker mashed potato. The mice got into 2 of them. The third one was intact. Now that's terrible, because that's granulated mashed potatoes, and if that got into the mouse's alimentary canal and water touched it, then it would expand, and the mouse could have suffocated from it. Bad work, people. Who did that? Next, Amy.
Index for drawer 11.
Give Amy credit. She made an index of all of the files that were in drawer 11, which have to do with the trust, and with all the files in drawer 12. Congratulations, Amy.
Index for drawer 12.
Oh, we just covered that, sweetie.
How to listen to Wikipedia oral laptop.
There is another triumph for Amy. She figured out how I could listen to the encyclopedia that's on the internet, Wikipedia, and I listened to the history of Twitter, and it was very, very interesting. Next.
Hook up the battery to the electric blanket.
The electric blanket is perfect through and through. Their book of instructions is supreme. Their manufacturing is exactly right. Folks, you must get an electric blanket that is operated by battery. You can wear it as a cape. You can take it to camp with you. You can charge it in your automobile. It's a 3 speeds. I just can't, and it's Dawn L, I think. Is that the name of it, Amy? Dawn L?
Yeah.
Anyway, I bought it at Amazon. It was $185, $215 with the tax. I just recommend it, and just look it up online and see how splendid a product it is. Electric blanket, battery operated.
Starch shirts.
Do you see the difference? And who starts them? Sand Lake Cleaners?
Yes.
Is that their name, Sand Lake Cleaners?
Yes.
And they do such a good job. It's $4.35 to start a shirt.
Green salad.
Oh, a green salad. Green cucumber, folks. Green bell pepper. Green avocado and green lettuce. Topped with wishbone, Italian dressing, and crumpled Ritz crackers.
Frozen grapes.
Frozen grapes are delicious.
Bill Ginley.
Yes. All good wishes. Gallons and gallons of good health and stamina and happiness.
Rabbit food off the curb.
Yes, Aaron was going down the street, and there at the side of the street, the curb was a bag, and it was a bag of rabbit food, and our friends are fast devouring it.
Our friend Mary Ann.
Yes, we wish her the best. Greetings and quarts of health to Marion.
Target vegan food.
Amy says that some of the prices at Target for vegan food.
We're at 7 minutes, Glendora.
Oh, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Are lower than they are at Walmart. Impossible Burgers, she thinks, are lower. Amy's scrambled tofu, she thinks, is lower. Okay, what else do we have for happy happenings?
That's all for today.
All right, now, folks, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Can you guess it? Let's see how fortunate you are today. Amy, do you want to try to guess it?
Is it 7?
No. 8. You were close, Amy. It's 8. Grace and peace, everybody, from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Joy, happiness, fulfillment, good deeds, veganism, cheer, and humor. Bye-bye, everybody.